Hello, and welcome back to 5 Minutes Learning YouTube channel. Ever wondered about the journey of your morning coffee? It's not just beans and hot water, it's the finale of a global performance. That cup might start with a farmer in Colombia, travel across oceans, get roasted in Bengaluru, and finally land at your local store. This invisible network is called the supply chain, the engine powering our modern world. When you see empty shelves or rising prices, it's not random. It's a sign of a disruption somewhere in that chain. A storm in the South China Sea or a chip shortage in Taiwan can send shockwaves that reach us as delays or higher costs. The supply chain is a delicate dance. One misstep and the whole performance falters. Understanding this hidden world is essential for everyone, not just business leaders. For consumers, it explains price changes and shortages. For professionals, it's the context behind business decisions. For entrepreneurs, it's the difference between an idea and a product in your hands. In a world of global trade and instant gratification, the supply chain is the backstage pass to how everything works. So next time you sip your coffee or unbox a gadget, consider the incredible journey it took to reach you. How many hands touched it? How many borders did it cross? How many disasters did it dodge? We're about to lift the lid on this black box and see the machinery that makes our lives possible. Profitable business is about getting things done, and it all starts here. The supply chain is a black box for most of us. We click Buy Now, and a package appears. But what happens in between? It's a relay race. Raw materials are sourced, shipped to factories, turned into components, assembled, packaged, warehoused, and finally delivered. Each step is a feat of planning and coordination. A single smartphone might have parts from 40 countries, cobalt from Congo, chips from Korea, displays from Japan, assembled in India or China. This global web is efficient but also fragile. One disruption, a storm, a political dispute, a pandemic, can halt everything. That's why understanding the supply chain matters. It's not magic, it's a high-stakes balancing act. Knowing this helps us appreciate the fragility of our global system. It empowers us to make smarter choices as consumers and leaders. The magic of click and receive is really a monumental feat of human collaboration. Let's unlock the black box and see how it works. Let's look at ElectraTech, a fictional but typical Indian tech giant making smart home devices. Their products are designed in Hyderabad, with chips from Taiwan, plastics from Germany, magnets from China, and assembly in Vietnam and Noida. This global network makes them competitive, but also vulnerable. Trade wars, droughts, and cyclones have all disrupted their supply chain, raising costs, causing shortages, and frustrating customers. Climate change, geopolitical tensions, and pandemics are now constant threats. For ElectraTech, efficiency isn't enough. They need resilience. Their story is about building a supply chain that can bend, adapt, and recover. It's a masterclass in surviving modern storms. The lesson: in today's world, resilience is as important as speed or cost. Let's see how they do it. ElectraTech's first lesson: diversification. Relying on one region or supplier is risky. When disruptions hit, everything stops. They adopted adaptive sourcing, using multiple suppliers in different countries for key components. If one source fails, others can fill the gap. It's like knowing several routes to work. If one's blocked, you have options. This China plus many strategy extends to logistics and manufacturing too. They use sea and air freight, multiple shipping partners, and have factories in both Vietnam and India. If one plant faces trouble, the other picks up the slack. It costs a bit more, but it's insurance against disaster. Diversification means agility, shifting production, rerouting shipments, and staying ahead of problems. It's a move from pure cost-cutting to valuing resilience and continuity. That's how ElectraTech stays in the game. Diversification helps, but predicting risks is the next frontier. ElectraTech turned to AI, building a cognitive control tower that analyzes real-time data from weather, shipping, news, and markets. It's like having thousands of analysts spotting trouble before it hits. For example, the AI flagged a protest at a Malaysian port that could delay a key shipment. The team rerouted via Singapore, avoiding costly delays. The AI also predicts demand surges by tracking pollution data and social media, and forecasts shipping costs by monitoring oil prices. This lets ElectraTech act before problems escalate. They've shifted from reacting to crises to sidestepping them. AI gives them the time and insight to make smart, data-driven decisions. In today's world, seeing around corners is a game changer. That's the power of a digital crystal ball. Even with diversification and AI, disruptions happen. ElectraTech's answer? Buffer inventory, a just-in-case approach. Instead of running on empty, they keep strategic stock of critical parts like chips and sensors. It's like carrying a spare tire. You hope you never need it, but when you do, it saves the day. When the global chip shortage hit, ElectraTech kept producing while competitors stalled. The cost of extra inventory was nothing compared to the profits from meeting demand. They also pre-positioned finished goods in regional warehouses before peak seasons, cutting delivery times and avoiding last-minute chaos. This safety net makes their supply chain robust and reliable. It's not about hoarding, but smart, targeted resilience. In a world of uncertainty, a buffer is your best friend. That's how ElectraTech stays ready for anything. True resilience is more than tactics. It's a mindset built on 3 pillars: strong supplier relationships, sustainability, and transparency. ElectraTech treats suppliers as partners, sharing forecasts and collaborating for mutual benefit. This trust pays off. During shortages, loyal suppliers prioritize ElectraTech. Sustainability is next. They audit suppliers for ethical and environmental standards, use recycled materials, and cut their carbon footprint. It's smart business. Consumers care about how products are made. A sustainable supply chain is efficient, less risky, and builds brand trust. Transparency ties it all together. With tech, ElectraTech tracks every step from mine to home. This visibility helps manage risks and reassures customers. Resilience is built on relationships, responsibility, and openness. That's the new standard for global business. ElectraTech's journey isn't just a business lesson, it's a guide for everyone. The big shift? From chasing efficiency to building resilience. Disruptions are inevitable, so prepare for them. Data is power. Use it to anticipate, not just react. Even small businesses can track trends and manage inventory smarter. Relationships matter. Trust and collaboration are your safety net in a crisis. The future is about nearshoring, ethical sourcing, and transparent supply chains. Companies will be judged on their integrity, not just their products. Next time you face an empty shelf, think about the invisible journey behind it. Understanding supply chains helps us navigate a complex world. What's your supply chain story? Profitable business and a resilient life depend on the answers. Now it's your turn. I want to hear from you. What's the most unexpected supply chain disruption you've ever experienced? Maybe it was a delay that crushed your business plan, or a pivot that saved your job. Drop your experiences, your questions, and your thoughts on the future of logistics in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going and continue to demystify this critical part of our world. If you found this deep dive valuable, hit that like button to help more people understand the engine of the global economy. And of course, subscribe for more professional, actionable insights into the strategies that drive modern business. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.